Boom, 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 boom. Live back in Amsterdam. Boom, boom, boom. His tie got stolen. Boom, boom, but he is still here. Boom, boom, boom. Good evening. Tonight in the Side Stream Media, we dive into a story that happened last year as Luxembourg started to investigate a bank, causing widespread panic among scientists and scholars who previously believed that Luxembourg investigating any financial institution would constitute a break in the laws of physics and might even cause a wormhole to be created in the space-time continuum. None of this luckily happened, but unluckily, Banque Havilland did happen. The bank is at the center of the Luxembourgian inquiry, and Banque Havilland has been described by its own employees as our very private bank. And not unlike our very private parts, it got into some dirty business. However, unlike most of our very private parts, it did so in places like Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and even North Korea. The man behind Banque Havilland is elusive British financier David Rowland, a man who is elusive by all accounts. However, he is mostly known for diverting help money away from little lead-poisoned kids and using that money to make deals in the New Zealand real estate market, after which he, of course, became treasurer of the UK Conservative Party, however briefly, and of course he is also known for having his life-sized bronze statue of himself revealed by no one else but Prince Andrew. The prince, of course, serving house arrest, was given by his mother, the Queen. It was given by the Queen, but got in the news earlier after a disastrous interview about his relationship with sexual predator Jeffrey Epstein. In the interview, Prince Andrew said that he was too honorable to break up the relationship with the disgraced billionaire. He was also allegedly too honorable to break up any alleged relationship with any alleged alleged women. However, he was not too honorable to introduce Roland to the president and brutal autocrat of Azerbaijan, Aliyev. Aliyev has been implicated in what? Aliyev is a feminist icon. Really? What? First female vice president of Azerbaijan. He created... Oh, cool. Yeah, that's really good. His wife. It's his wife. I mean, sure, I'm still going to count it. Look, any vagina will do, right? I actually think that's a Prince Andrew quote. But look it up. See if that tracks. But it seems to have all gone sour for Banque Havilland, as the Luxembourgian inquiry has left the bank being described as a bank under siege. However, it is not the only siege Banque Havilland is implicit in. Now we turn to the small oil state of Qatar, which has been under economic siege ever since a host of countries has placed an embargo on it, most notably its big neighbor Saudi Arabia, who has alleged that Qatar plays a big role in financing international terrorism, creating maybe the most international appropriate case of the pot calling the kettle a big financier of international terrorism. You know what would be a good idea? Look, why doesn't Donald Trump, president of the United States, call out the president of Azerbaijan about his rampant nepotism? I don't know, it just popped up. I thought it was maybe a fun idea. Alright, let's set up a campaign. Let's see where we get with this. It turns out that Banque Havilland's biggest customers is Mohammed bin Zayed, the crown prince of Abu Dhabi and de facto ruler of the United Arab Emirates, also allegedly the owner of Manchester City. And like anyone else who gets involved with Banque Havilland, Mohammed bin Zayed got into some shady ass business. However, living in the UAE, shady might be the preferred way of doing business. Documents on the UAE's US ambassador's laptop reveal that in 2017 a plan was conceived under the motto "Control the yield curve, decide the future." The UAE and the Banque conspired to artificially create high-volume trade in Qatari bonds. This, together with a negative PR campaign, was meant to let the value of the Qatari bonds plummet while people panicked and hopefully destroy the value of the Qatari currency. A plan proving once again that economic forecasts and weather forecasts are not dissimilar, but at least weather forecasts is about something real. The documents also outline that this plan to end Qatar's economy was not necessarily about ending Qatar's funding of international terrorism. It was more about breaking up another Qatari relationship with a criminal organization. It was meant to hinder Qatar's ability to host the FIFA World Cup. The documents show that this plan had as one of its goals to force Qatar to share the FIFA World Cup with the UAE. The court case about this is still ongoing, but FIFA has responded by saying, "Beautiful game, fair play, hashtag respect, respect." In Lightstream news, the risk of beheading for Floridians has gone up ever since Fort Lauderdale company King of Fans has announced that their ceiling fans might be faulty, and it might be that the blades are launched from the ceiling fans into the necks of customers. King of Fans has announced that they are considering changing their name to King of France, and they've been talked to weapon manufacturer Lockheed Martin to maybe sell their guillotine fan, as Lockheed Martin is looking to improve their Ninja Hellfire missiles, which, and I cannot stress this enough, is a real thing. And you should look it up, because it's gorgeous. The Sidestream Media projects that we are about 1 month away of the headline, "Florida man guillotines crack-addicted crocodile with a ceiling fan." This was it for us tonight. Good night, and keep your head up. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, I'm sure there was a joke in there about OnlyFans and giving head. There must be.